Here we go.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. They've got Iverson. Martin is out there with Campbell. Then it's Anthony. And it's Smith in at the 2-guard.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Bridges shot. Good.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Now Iverson. Pass to Campbell. We're about 1 minute into the first, and he can't jam it through. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Towns kicks to Bridges. They grab their own miss, and it's Towns on the follow.
Exactly what they needed from Towns. Using his size and strength to box out and keep that play alive.
Pass to Anthony. Shoots over Anunoby, and Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
And here is Iverson after Mikal Bridges hitting the three. Here's Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
For the Knicks, Yabusele, he's checked in for OG Anunoby, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mikal Bridges. .102 left in the first quarter of the game. Hart with it. Now Smith defending. Clarkson for three. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Anthony's such a great scorer. Really skilled at being able to get to his spots, which makes him dangerous in transition.
And so we see a technical foul called here. They're going to get him for hanging too long on the rim.
And though I know he's having fun, it's unnecessary. Showing up the other team, either here or down the road, that can give them some motivation against you.
And the free throw, no good. .44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's rebounded by Campbell. Shoots. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. That's now 8 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Good thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
And it's all evened up. Anthony's got 10 points in the game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Robinson passes to Yabusele. Clarkson for three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Knicks lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Mitchell Robinson out there with Guerschon Yabusele. And it's Brogdon in at the point. They're the group New York will start the second with.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Deep 2 from Clarkson. It's rebounded by Camden.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Brogdon finds Bridges. Over to the left wing. Brogdon outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots it. Bridges misses. So it's Denver now. They trail by 1.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left now here in the second. Smith dishes to Martin. Over Robinson. And off the glass. That one's good.
Look, you've got to foul him hard if you're going to keep Martin from scoring. He's too strong if you don't.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Kevin?
Oh, yeah, he can knock them down. Thanks a lot, Allie. Catching up on the changes for New York. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Yabusele. OG Anunoby comes in for Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Brogdon. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Towns, the pass to Brunson. Here's the 3. New York, no good that time either. Denver in the lead. Bridges with the board. Right side Towns. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to Martin.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Smith against Bridges. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nuggets.
Far from just a jump shooter now. Smith also impressive at finishing in close.
Anthony against Robinson. Brunson outside. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Pass to Smith. Outside Anthony. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Scoring at an efficient clip tonight. Melo in that zone.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Iverson outside. Oh, Iverson inside.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Brunson makes a 2-pointer. Offline from the top of the key. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nuggets ahead, up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Denver leading by 4. The second half is underway, and here's who George Karl's got on the floor. They've got Martin, Allen Iverson out there with J.R. Smith. It's Camby, and it's Anthony in at the small forward position.
Good to see Martin taking the aggressive path inside. He knows how effective he can be when he does that.
Brunson finds Hart. Brunson with it. Iverson picks him up. Here's Anunoby. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game.
Nuggets lead 23-18.
Outside Anthony. With the teardrop, it's rebounded by Anunoby.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time, but it doesn't happen often.
And now Anthony pushing it up. Going back to stop him.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
A minute 50 left to play in the third. Pass to Anunoby. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. Takes a 3. New York, no good that time either. A wide open look here for Anthony. A three-pointer is right on target. And now a 9-point Nugget lead.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that 3. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
Towns kicks to Anunoby. On deep, Brunson. There's Brunson from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Count that one. Anthony's got 19 points.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Here's Anunoby. Martin with the block. Smith for 3. Denver passing it around. Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Inside, Anthony runs into some contact, but he stays strong and focused and finds a way to work through it.
Hart outside. Off target from three-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage better.
Anthony up on top. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. And now the Knicks on the break. And Anunoby slams it in.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Carmelo Anthony getting it done for the Denver Nuggets. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Brunson with it. Iverson picks him up. Here's Bridges. Towns a screen on Smith. Bridges double team. 5 on the clock. And get the 3. The Nuggets leading by 11. Got it to go off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
The 3 doesn't go. Anunoby's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Launches it. A 3-pointer. Good.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Towns, he drills the 3.
He has such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Anunoby fires. The 3 is off.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive. You know, when he's lighting it up like this, they are a hard team to beat.
Brunson draws the double. Outside, Anunoby. Off target from outside.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
The Nuggets on offense. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. A 17-footer. And that one drops.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Oh, what a find. That ball just comes.
Oh!
Whoa! Whoa! Wow. Just wow. I mean, Anthony letting that creativity shine through on that finish.
Puts it up from 17. Connects with the J. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Carmelo Anthony.
Night. Baseline melody.